You know that I died for, I'd cry for. You know that I died for you. You know that I grieve for, I'd bleed for. You know that I grieve for you. Let me see my halo, even though it's painful. I'm prepared to lose. You know that I die for, I'd cry for. You know that I die for. This is a car crash, this isn't love. This is a bloodbath, this isn't love. This is a sentence, it's a bullet in the head. This isn't love, this is a car crash. This isn't love, this is a bloodbath. This isn't love, this is a sentence, it's a bullet in the head. So pull the trigger.
Like the Energizer, yeah, I'm supplying the wood like Elijah. Indica smoking no indica, might fuck around and compartmentalize ya. They say life is a bitch, and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise her. No, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm that motherfucker busting heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, I've been smoking my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Fuck with me, watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna murder it a million miles a minute, no nitrous. Do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mind feeling divine like yeah. Finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap shit. Ay, no, I cannot fuck with that shit. Ay, no, I cannot fuck with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back and back again. I'm back again and snap again, and goddamn it, ain't no other way to run it. Yeah, it's happening 'cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy shit. You cannot avoid this. Whack motherfuckers have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, motherfucker, preach. Yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one. Yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top to the east one. Tell me how you really wanna do it right now. Trying to murder this. Shout out everybody, no fucking around and heard of this. Heard of us. We ain't going nowhere. It's a herd of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitating like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times. Then I don't know what is. Man, this shit is scary. 'Cause bitch, I've been blowing up like C4. And I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then deep throw. Now my phone blowing up like ring. Like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' pop an Ambien. Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more.
Wide open, and I am stuck inside. With all these promises we made, they'll end up broken. We're going through the motions, only one of us survives. So go, leave me here on my own. Break me down to my bones. I'm better off alone. This always happens. We're so bad you're righteous. I've been here before 100 times. So what's the point of being disappointed? Guess it's just the story of my life.
missing all the things we do. I only wanna feel lonely with you. I've been drinking, swear that's all that I do. I only wanna be lonely with you. Hey, miss ya, hey. I swear I only miss you when I'm gone. Whoa, I tell them pour a drink up, make it strong. I'm really going off and you don't pick up when I call. You don't know nothing, you don't know lust, you don't know love. Hey, baby, write it more. Yours daily, this day for yeah, that's yours. Keys to the door. Leave for me, please don't ignore ya. I've been missing all the things we do. I only wanna feel lonely with you. But it's life, I don't wanna hide. If you do it once, I'ma do it twice. When I didn't have it, you didn't wanna ride. Now I got some cake, now you wanna slice it. I've been missing all the things we do. I only wanna feel lonely with you. I've been drinking, swear that's all that I do. I only wanna be lonely with you.
First I couldn't breathe, now I'm suffocating. Maybe the pressure from the fame isn't worth what I'm chasing. I don't know. I used to say God's playing, now the devil's on my team acting foul and it's all flagrant. Trying to push me off the path that I'm steady paving. Sin is the currency and every day I'm making payments. I don't want to live in it, but I heard a saying, good knows evil cause the houses are both adjacent. I don't know if I should go for these goals. I've seen people gain the world but lose their souls. My anxiety is building as the weight of it grows. I seclude myself in privacy inside my home, and I barely answer calls, and when I see my phone, I'm reminded that the real feeling of being alone is having millions who love you but can leave you, or say that they hate you at the moment they don't fuck with a song. I used to laugh it off, now I hold my breath and suffocate. Then I sit and wait, just to see if I can kill the hate. And as I'm fleeting, I see God at the heaven's gates, then come back down to fight another day. Then I grab that same phone and smile and wave and pour my empty heart into a song that they won't praise. They say patience is the key, but they didn't tell me. While I wait, I'd be locked inside a steel cage. Something's wrong, I feel claustrophobic. I'm stuck living in the past and not the moment, or the future where my life is only more broken, cause those wounds from the past are still open. I take sips of love and every single time it's poison. I see women who can't see past my employment or see me as enjoyment, so I can't enjoy it cause the ride's temporary and they leave once they crash and destroy it. I don't think this life is healthy. Why didn't anybody tell me? Everybody'd want help but nobody wanna help me. I'm an ATM, a therapist, and everybody's friendly and they hide their real intentions but my mind won't let me. If I make a sad song, don't ask me if I'm happy. Fuck a hook, my pain isn't catchy. If you relate or worse feel badly, fucking pity me at least and check in if you at me. That's the only way I know who it touches. That's why I stay awake and answer DMs by the hundreds, so I don't lose myself and fill my stomach with the feeling that I'm here just to suffocate for nothing. If you know real pain, then you see it when you look me in my eyes. I try to hide it, but they do not lie. I wanna sleep, but if I try, the demons who creep in my dreams will collide. So I stay up and I stare at the ceiling and ask myself if I should even share these feelings. Then I hear a voice in the distance from a ghost-like image say my pain could be somebody's healing. So I close my eyes and drift to the place that inspires these lyrics. And as I see flames and I scream, I pray it's a place you'll never have to visit.
Isaiah 54, verse 17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Stacks.
Yeah, straight from the depths of hell. The devil's calling, he might win a couple battles, but I promise he will not prevail. These words are what I used to post bail. My people trapped inside these chains, they got us thinking in these jail cells. So keep it quiet when I'm spitting real. The way we living isn't right, and yeah, I bet that's how Tupac would feel. This generation's different, had to go and cop a shield and keep myself away from matters glorifying popping pills. This is the energy of Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., Harry Tubman, and Emmett Till. Look to God, then I kneel. Yeah, the devil's calling, he's been looking for the weak, but I promise we won't sign and seal. Yeah, this is not a game. The devil's calling on my people, stay inside and please be quiet when he screams your name. He tried to lead me down the wrong way. I used to question God, but after what I've seen, I'll never do that shit again. These verses biblical, I rap and pray that every day the people watching, listening, and heed to the things I say. I've been through and felt pain, been down, felt rage, bounced back, seen God, bowed down, got saved. Not from the streets, I'm on the sidewalk advocating peace. I want to see all of my people win and set free. I'm here to tell you that you better know that God sees, and if you do not listen, he will humble you right to your knees. Fuck fame, fuck greed, all the material things, the devil's in sheep's clothing. He gives what you don't need. Keep your eyes open, don't sleep, and if you do, be aware he will visit you inside your dreams. And once you wake up, he will not leave. His speed's 5G, everywhere and scrolling on your phone screen. Tapped in, force feed, front row, nosebleeds. Old friends, home team, come home, don't leave. So listen close, cause I'ma say it slow. The devil's watching every move you make in every single place you go. I used to think that I was all alone until I felt him breathing down my neck while I was sleeping right inside my home. I tried to wake up, but the devil had me in the hold. I tried to move, he paralyzed my skeleton and all my bones. And that's when I called God, and then I shouted out amen. And I could put that on the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and the Ghost. That I will not fold, that I will never crack, never sell my soul. 6'2", standing on my faith, I feel ninefold. Walking on this path, I could do it with a blindfold. Devil tried to blame me for my faith like a console. Hell no, stay down, 10 toes, hands up, case closed. They know to stand strong as the rain post, to wait till the gates close and pray as the pain goes. Everything you see is not what it seems. Even the nicest people that you meet have devilish genes. In this world full of evil, we are sinners and fiends. The devil's calling on us, but we gotta let that phone ring. Straight from the depths of hell. The devil's calling, he might win a couple battles, but I promise he will not prevail. These words are what I used to post bail. My people trapped inside these chains, they got us thinking in these jail cells. This is the energy of Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., Harry Tubman, and Emmett Till. Look to God, then I kneel. Yeah, the devil's calling, he's been looking for the weak, but I promise we won't sign and seal. Amen. Stand up. Take this walk with me. It's Dax. I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. Fuck a dot, call a plumber if you need some pipe. I'm strapped up with a mic, dildo in the dike. 23 flows that get you served like a fucking spike. Handling these bars like that thing on a fucking bike. These niggas saying amen like they seeing Christ. Cause I'm not human, give me space, you got no life. People watch me, I would never, I don't got the time. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. Never gave a fuck about fame or being rich. If niggas disrespect my name, I ain't saying shit. I ain't pussy, I let God handle battles. And when Karma 360s, I laugh and say that, oh bitch. Don't compare me to people doing it for clicks. I am not the average, I average 26. 6 boards, no assists, but still passing on you niggas. So when you play in my game, it's no wonder that you shooting bricks. Keep it pushing, please, you are not in my league. I'm independently doing numbers you cannot conceive. I approve my own budget, then disperse it to me. Then give a fraction of the profits to the rest of the team. You can deny it all you want, I'm in a league of my own. I don't flex unless I speak on how I got it alone. My motivation's providing the people substance, and you can hate it or love it, but I know that you still playing my songs as Dax. Yeah, I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights.
They won't sit at my table while I'm eating. Take the food out my plate while they reaching. That's why I'm cautious with the company I'm keeping. I don't wanna make friends unless we fight the same demons. I'm just a product of my pain, can you blame me? I just be talking to this cup, like, can you save me? My life a movie, everybody tryna play me, but I never take defeat because I made it out the pavement. I see snakes in the grass, ghosts in the studio. Nobody really knows anybody, that's just for you to know. I'm serving solo dolo big body, cause I've been through the most. I'm focused on the grind, got no time to be with a groupie hoe. I'm curving her ass, bitch I pass. My diamonds like grass, I pay cash. Me I take chance, I make plans. Minding my wax, smoking my gas, yeah.
I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. 40 days, 40 nights, 40 tries to get it right. People see you shine, first instincts to dim your light. People tried to crucify, destroy me in the public eye, but I ain't catching feelings cause I'm too busy catching flights. Bitch, I got different goals. I'm the plug, I'm electric when I'm hitting the hole. I'm inspired by the greats, I'm young enough to know who paved the way, but old enough to see I'm paving the road. So get the fuck off my dick, my material's real, not materialistic. I only listen to myself, this other music's toxic. My flow is so fucking dirty, I might have to mop shit. And you ain't fucking with my spirit unless you like cockpit. Stop it, I don't give a fuck if I'm ever considered popping. The road less traveled is the one that I'm walking. Self-made pay, let them hate, fuck I don't care. Skip the escalator, turn left, took the stairs, peace. I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. 40 days, 40 nights. Had to get left just to get right. Never gonna sleep, I'ma go grind.
Make friends unless we fight the same demons. I'm just a product of my pain, can you blame me?
Had to get left just to get right. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are a light. Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated, so tell me what it's worth. I done seen these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze, they say that means that I'm on earth. If they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name, it pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains, I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect, but I'm working, gotta swear that I'm still searching for a reason. Now I'm trying to like I'm diving off the deep end. Underwater, don't nobody hear me screaming. I'm surrounded by these money hungry demons. I'm surrounded surrounded. So many fakes, I stopped counting. No gravity, but I'm still grounded. They can't see cause their vision is clouded. Man, I feel like I'm walking on mountains. My heart broke, but yes, it's still pounding. Lost my soul and then went and found it. I hope heaven ain't full of grounded. Hell ain't worth it, I'll scream and shout it. Don't make these people your idols. Forget about all of the followers. Jesus had 12 disciples. If they tell you it's fake, it's cause they ain't fought for survival. And when they facing the judges, they'll put their hand on the Bible. Got my faith like a gun and I laid it off like a rifle. I keep speaking the truth and I do not care if it's viral. I ain't changing for nothing, no getting trapped in your cycle. Cause I know failure ain't fatal and that success isn't final. I got love for my enemies, you can check all my vitals. All the negative energy is a downward spiral. You can cancel me, laugh at me, call me out of my title. It won't break me or shake me, no, I will not show weakness. Is this real life or am I dreaming? Why are these times so misleading? I don't see God but believe Him. And I don't need fame, you can keep it. Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt. Being real gets you hated, so tell me what it's worth. I done seen these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze, they say that means that I'm on earth. If you walked inside my shoes, you would last a day. I ain't got nothing to lose by having some faith. I ain't got nothing to prove to people who hate. So what I'm finna do is say it again, yeah. Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt. Being real gets you hated, so tell me what it's worth. I done seen these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze, they say that means that I'm on earth. If they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name, it pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains, I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect, but I'm working, God, I swear that I'm still searching for a reason. Now I'm kinda like I'm not in love with receiving. Underwater, no nobody in me feeling. I'm surrounded by this money, hungry.
Dear God, protect us from anything that wasn't sent by you. Amen.
Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect something that I'll never be.
Yeah, I remember days back as a kid, they was hating, saying I was never gonna beat nothing dope. They were saying I was never gonna make it, they would try to put me in a headlock, have me by the throat. They would say I was a little boy, snot nose, wrong path, I was dodging all the potholes, sitting wrong, they diagnosed, called Stockholm, going through hell, was looking on a hot pole. Mama said I was a special case, and demons talk to those we cannot replace. That the world was a hell and a test of faith, to crown those who would walk through the heavens gates. So I sit and wait, face to face with those who would try to break my mental state, then take all the hurt and pain and paint barbers I use as a shoulder weight. Now my strength got the people acting like who's stopping them. We ain't never seen a nigga this popping without that garbage that be brainwashing them. So every time I get a chance, I'm bombing the verbal vomit. It's tick-tick-tock and I'm into a cough and your 15 seconds is up beyond. It's the bucks you chase, couldn't chip my commas. I died just grace and I paid my homage. Fuck cheese when I'm spitting this nachos. Niggas didn't believe I was spitting the gospel. Now they gotta receive. Take a swig of the hot sauce. Bow and get on their knees cause the verse is Picasso. I won't fold, yes I got my soul. Every bar I throw with a strike I bold. They won't pit me, no. I was spare or gold. Now the pack they chose, I'ma break them home.
Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect something that I'll never be. Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect something that I'll never be.
Now I'm a veteran. They didn't know they was fucking around with a specimen. Many men tried to get me, but my adrenaline came in so heavy that I was able to take on 10 of them. Every battle was when I made them irrelevant. The screams loud, the cries of men deafening. I told them all I was sorry and that I'm heaven sent, but if I gotta kill them, then fuck it, I'll go to hell again. Now I'm straight driving it. I see demons pull up outside to the left and the right, trying to get up inside. So I gas every beat and let them know what I'm vibing with. Don't give me that paper, I'm not signing it. That's the evil, you niggas ain't disguising it. Stop sitting waiting, I'm talking about signings. If they wanna pump it, I'm throwing a peace sign to it. Hate the hate that put the game in reverse, but the base engaged into the flames I emerge. Grab the gates of hell to close and turn to the devil's face and said we are adjourned. Every cell and each and every single nerve in my body jumped as I began to purge. And I hit the bend and sped around the curve to the sign that said return back up to earth. Now they haunt me, kicking up off me, waking the people up as I'm cooking a coffee. Devil know what he doing, so he trying to stop me. Breaking the chains of mental slaves on the path. Let's chose went against the grain. Everybody fucking knows that's the next terrain. Anybody who opposes burns and he's trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect's something that I'll never pay.
And when you really examine the concept of eternity, one will find that there is no end. Life after death is a concept humans still don't understand.
How long is eternity? I don't understand. Some say forever, but if it's forever, then when does it come to an end? It's more than a concept, an infinite time that we spend. It confirms that our lives here on earth are a blip of existence and don't make a dent. As we get older, it creeps in our mind, the thought of the end and beginning of time. The life that we thought that we lived doesn't matter, approaching the thought that someday we all die. I get confused when I look in the sky. What is this water hitting my eyes? Maybe the rain is the pain and shame that hits earth when God cries. As we get older, we don't care what we did. It's not the things we receive, but the things we give. We try to go back to the time we were kids, but those shoes no longer fit. And then we finally realize that everyone dies, but not everyone lives. So I'm taking a chance. I'm living my life in the moment and not in a future that's not in my hands. I'm giving my time to the people who love me for everything that I am. I'm living my life in reality, not for a post that they'll tap when they open the gram. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not gonna dwell on my past mistakes. I'm bridging the gap between my dreams and what I see while I'm awake. They say leave it up to fate. Well, fate favors those who take. Cause if eternity's forever and all this is temporary, why wait? Humanity's lost. We obsess the price of material things, but at what cost? Then treat time like currency and spend it for applause, because we think that life is just a game we can turn on and off. We build, we break, renew, replace. We 9 to 5 and count the days for 40 years till 65, then live off what our pension pays. We fall in line as mental slaves. Our bodies work, our minds are caged, and that's why people say the richest place you'll find is at the graves, full of hopes and dreams that people never chased, full of feelings that we felt but never got to say. All the thoughts inside our heads that we kept stored and locked away. As our age increased and we got old and everything decayed, and when we finally realized that our whole lives was not a game, and that time was a commodity that we could not regain, and that we were in control and there was no one else to blame, is the day that we change. It's eternity, no way, no way. Eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity, no way.
What are you doing with your time? What is your definition of happiness? Are you giving more than you're taking? And finally, if it were to all end right now, what are you holding on to that you need to let the world see?
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph.
I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he gave. I guess we'll never know. It's cool to wonder, right? Dark times, but we act like it's some light. We use religion as a way to judge and crucify a million different ones, trying to fit us like a suit and tie. Kids having gunfights from sundown to sunlight. We argue abortion and then we argue gun rights. All these opinions contradict on the both sides. Left, right, most votes, or the post with the most likes. So many questions
answers, not a lot of answers. $100 billion, still no cure for cancer. Screw conspiracies, I'm not one for the banter, but it's someone close to me, so now it really matters. I used to smile at rainbows, but maybe that's God's frown. And the sun showers signify the feeling that he has when somebody does good, turns around, does bad, then tricks themselves out the good they already had. It's frustration. And the wind is the push in our back as we walk away from Satan. And maybe the thunder is the sound of God clapping when he's banging Dax music on his playlist. I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he gave. What would God do if he was in our shoes? I bet he'd stay off social media and not watch news. I bet he'd fix the Middle East and bring peace to the current situation between Palestinians and Jews. That's a tall order. I bet God would probably have a mean crossover and find a lane different cultures could exist within the myth that the color of our skin should separate us all instead of bring us closer. Fix racism, classism, fascism, sexism, any ism that even exists. Cause to separate one in a world full of people where we all created equal will never be it. I bet he wouldn't sleep. If that's the only time he's chasing his dreams, I bet he'd shoot every shot that he had and not pass with the knowledge that the devil's playing on his team. I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he gave or made. Maybe God knew we would go insane. Maybe God gave pain so we'd appreciate the times without, and when we had it, keep faith. Maybe God doesn't give strength but gives tough times, cause that builds strength if you know how a muscle's designed. And maybe God gives hate when we ask for love, so when we find it we can see it clear and open our eyes. And if he really does cry, I hope he knows I try as my time flies by, and that when I hit that sky we gon' bump this song for eternity as time passes. I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he saved. Stacks. Amen. Don't lose yourself.
And all I see is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda.
Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, stood and remain the boss. In a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed light from demonic omens. The system decides we spend, we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If infamy is what you seek and propaganda is
And all
what
I
you
see
spread.
is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda.
Look what they did, indoctrinated. They convinced us all that everything we say is racist, and blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance, y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided by it in the streets. Elections always been rigged, I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams of the propaganda, but our priority's the vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character, too many journalists scaring you, too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream, we woke up in Nightmerica.
And all I see is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda, propaganda. And all I see is propaganda,
pain and the dead weight that I master is calling me sensei. I've been tripping so much I need free mind, like the thoughts in my head are expense paid. Every time that they look me in my eyes, they see anger engulfing a dense flame that can burn down a city of lost souls and then circle the earth in like 10 days. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. I've been there and I won't forget. I know what it feels like to get shit on and get no respect. When the people you love don't believe until they see a check. So I'm throwing the peace sign in the meantime, and I must confess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. I'm off that. I said that I've been that. I said I was coming, I pulled right up on him, and now I'm a spin back. I'm an emergence. See, dispatch. So when I arrive in the room, I get pushed to the front with no kickback. Yeah, you cannot minimize every second and every minute I'm working. I see the tweets, but I know you ain't eating because you can't eat if you chirping. All of the pain that I burden is one of a kind and two for certain. 3 or 4 the most important reasons why my raps are sermons. Both I'm learning to cope with the pain while I navigate fame. I paint these paintings painfully right on my window pane. The blood that spills is tainted, stained, and filled with my disdain. The strokes evoke that burning flame that circles earth in all my rage and washes souls who lust. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. So keep checking. I cut them like C-sections. I ain't fucking with pussies, you come out the stomach and then it's a beheading. Yeah, we don't relate, I've aborted the fake and the rest of you weak tenants get adopted or I'm drinking poison and praying to God the birth is a miscarriage. Fuck, bitch, I'm a sinner, my blood is the paint. You can get baptized. I remember the days I was nothing and I got it stored in my mind like a flash drive. Yeah, I see the fear in their eyes when I speak and I know as I pass by. Yeah, that life is a bitch and I'm fucking the raw and it's straight in the backside. Yeah, I make a move, they checking me on top so they can't get ahead of me, stirring the pot. I'm in the stew, right in the mix and I got the recipe. My pain is the source of energy, no shortcuts, headed to destiny. Ain't gotta check, don't even check for me, you can get lost like an identity. My thoughts roam my GPS is the pain from the past that I cannot heal. And when I write these words, they drive my brain to a place I cannot feel. My emotions spring and fall, the seasons change and then reveal that all my pain was just the focus needed used to steer the wheel. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. Back when the time was hard, I swear, nigga, I was saving up. I stayed in my lane, riding on the waves, like not brave enough. Hanging out too late, mama used to pray that son to make it up. Now I graduated school, going on tour, selling out stadiums. I was never one to brag a lot. Head down when I splashed the mob. Flow west, that's an afterthought. Same feeling when I crashed the yacht. Put my foot up in the game, crossing off names, promise that I can't stop. All I do is drop hits, people throw fits, cause they know they can't top. All I see is people hate, I don't pay unless I go to the bank. I will never give those people a chance. Jealousy is weak and I don't relate. Harder people trying to climb me a fake. Same people wanna eat up my plate. You will never get the time of day. I'm too busy going stage to stage. I promise you niggas I'm building a dynasty. Yeah, my success is payback. I don't know what you say cause my language is foreign. I speak what is written on paychecks. I invested myself, my money and wealth connect. My life's a racetrack. I spit gas, deliver, I mailman. Rich Supreme, I hit like hell, man. I don't stop, I'm on, but go off. I get paid to breathe and write songs. You're not on my level, I blast off. Ain't it funny, I used to get passed on. Now they all call me for help. I tell them to deal with the hand they were dealt. You fucking people never knew how I felt. I did complain and went and got it myself. Now I'm off that. God drive, you can check it on Carfax. I remember days people wouldn't call back. Now they see me on TV, you wanna call back. You gon' have to CC me on a PC. My fees times 3, what you made fall back. You gon' have to CC me on a PC. My fees times 3, what you made fall back. I was never wanna brag a lot. Head down when I splash the mob. Flow west, that's an afterthought. Same feeling when I crash the yacht. Put my foot up in the game, crossing off names, promise that I can't stop. All I do is drop hits, people throw fits, cause they know they can't top. All I see is people hate, I don't pay unless I go to the bank. I will never give those people a chance. Jealousy is weak and I don't relate. Harder people trying to climb me a fake. Same people wanna eat off my plate. You will never get the time of day. I'm too busy going stage to stage. So stay away from me. You ain't never even gonna get a day from me. Everybody wanna don't know what it takes to be. You don't know what I did, I basically. But the name myself can't label me. So fun that I'm paying me. I'm independent. And when it comes to the money, I don't give a shit. Give it to charity, give it to God. Reverse his name, that you a bitch. If you hating on a kid, people said I wouldn't make it. Look what I did, look how I live. Concentrating on myself and I put on my time in these wrists. So if I don't got time for the game, just remember I drive in a different lane. I don't care if we human, we focus on different things. We are not in the same. I see all the hate, I see all the fakes. I live in their brains, they live on my page. They chasing the fame, I cannot relate. I'm changing it. I was never one to brag a lot. Head down when I splash the mob. Flow west, that's an afterthought. Same feeling when I crash the yacht. Put my foot up in the game, crossing off names. Promise that I can't stop. All I do is drop hits. People throw fits, cause they know they can't top. All I see is people hate. I don't pay unless I go to the bank. I will never give those people a chance. Jealousy is weak and I don't relate. All the people trying to climb me a fake. Same people wanna eat off my plate. You will never get the time of day. I'm too busy going state to state. I kneel, I pray, I stay up way. I won't change and I ain't no fake. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. Got my head, my space, way out your range. I mute you names and I talk big game. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. Yeah, New York with my state of mind. Every statue is at liberty to get declined. I break rules, every branch that I will defy is governed by the thoughts that you heard through a grapevine. Me and Siri switching lanes so my baselines hanging up on bitches throwing pussy for a FaceTime. They say balls go to heaven, so these niggas out here barking up a tree. I see them sniffing like the K9. Niggas claiming that I don't spit hot shit. I murder beats off top, that's off rip. 6 feet is the distance, your coffin is buried in the place. I got crowds doing my splits. And I ain't never getting boxed in my 3-step drop. Quarterbacks every option. And this is not a TikTok trend. Putting in work's the only time that I got getting. Like Billy, I'm the bad guy. I lash out on the trash they let pass by. Then I go outside and start rapping. I bet everybody watching think a nigga throwing gang signs. I kneel, I pray, I stay up way. I won't change and I ain't no fake. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. Got my head, my space, way out your range. I mute you names and I talk big game. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake.
Well, it's a big bill, counting little bills, stripper tipping bad bitch with a big plan. Got a bigger vision, no time for you. All my time spent making decisions. I'm the product and the dealer on a mission for commission. If you ever cross me, don't be calling me. People trying to make themselves feel better with a apology. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm still on 2 degrees. Got rid of the leeches. All of a sudden I got jewelry. Cause all of a sudden I got my bread up. Cause I got fed up. They used to block me, now Versace like I'm Donatella. And now my life is bomb as ever, sweet as Amaretta. I'm hopping out and now the driver holding my umbrella. Cause it's a snowstorm now and I'ma make it rain. Mexicans gon' know we find a way even if it ain't a way. How you gonna try and cross me? You gotta bum me. Cross him over, back it up. I hit him with the fadeaway.
I kneel, I pray, I stay up way. I won't change and I ain't no fake. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. Got my head, my space, way out your range. I mute you names and I talk big game. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake.
Like snort, like snort.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples. And he says, oh man, what created evil? Evil. We're all created equal. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these steeples. And he says, all men were created equal. Nobody's beaten for the time. Evil walks among the people, it's not hard to find. We play the game of life and search for terms when all the while the only guarantee is that nobody makes it out alive. Faith in hand we overlook, cause human nature's bad is good. We try to walk straight as we tightrope with the holy book. Reading passages while judging others, giving dirty looks. We teeter-totter on the line of sinner and misunderstood. No one's perfect, we're exposed. We try to hide, but God knows. And wanted seeds we didn't plant and wonder why they don't grow. Fake friends, good foes, a world together, all alone. An oxymoron, 7 billion people lost with one home.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples, and he says, oh man, what created evil? We're all created evil. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these stables, and he says, oh men were created.
Young girls get in traffic. People like the way you innocent, why these little kids getting cancer. God tell me what's the benefit. He reminded me that he's still good, got a perfect plan when it's all bad. Even if we never really understand, we can still hit our knees and ask that. Whole world full of evil, should be taken out, should be put down, but he's patient with his little people. While the dark powers keep on running around. Come a time when he bring peace, when he bring rest, when he bring love. Gotta hope in the meantime that he mean well and it means something. When the good people die young, and the bad happens to the good folks, that the kingdom still come. In the Christ where I gotta put hope, you ain't gotta see it same as I see it, but you gotta see it for yourself. If it ain't a God, can it be a good? I don't know it all, trying to help.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples, and he says, oh man, what created evil? We're all created evil. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these stables, and he says, all men were created equal.
Lexnor.
I was walking home on a Sunday. 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 And I'm not looking back, but I'm not looking forward to anything in my life, cause it never liked me. I can't sleep cause I don't know what's inside me. The devil's demons haunt and do divide me. And I think yeah, damn, but he didn't get me. But for some odd reason I don't feel free.